Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thrifted Life, the joint where fashion meets sustainability and self-expression is always in style. I'm Oluwanifemi Buama, and I'm here to guide you through the stories behind the scenes and trends that define a generation. So grab your favorite vintage item and let's dive in. Today I'm here with Pelumi. Pelumi, thank you so much for joining me today.
Having me.
Guys, Pelumi, I don't know, I met Pelumi a few months ago. Yes, kinda. Yeah. Pelumi's so cool.
Guys,
I've come to know her and like she's actually cool. She'll people, outfits are always on the 10. She's one of the people that like when I'm styling with silver, because I just started getting into my silver bag. So when I'm styling with silver, I'm like, how would Pelumi style?
Period.
Yeah, so Pelumi's outfits are always on the 10. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. You're a linguistics major.
Yes,
right.
I am.
Right.
I'm in linguistics. My concentration is in neuroscience, and my minor is in health science.
Perfect. And linguistics, that's quite like, this is no shade, but like I've never really like heard anybody.
Yeah.
It's quite a unique program. Why did you decide to choose?
Okay.
Linguistics.
Long story short.
Oh, okay.
I want to be a speech language pathologist.
Okay.
Summary speech therapy. Help you with like speech impediments, you know, after TBIs or like kids with like autism. Right. Have like developmental disorders and stuff like that, right? So initially I was in the health science program, but I was doing it and I was like, this is not really,
this is not me.
Yeah. So when I was looking for like what to switch my program into, I went to career services and I was like, okay guys, help me. So this lady, super sweet lady, she gave me a whole spreadsheet telling me like a list of like undergraduate degrees that I could do at Carleton that would still keep me on the path of like doing a master's in SLP, right? So I was like, wait, psycholinguistics and communication disorders, that sounds really sick. So I look it up, and then it's the program that can like best fit with like what I already had with health science. And honestly, I was really interested in it because it's like SLP, psycholinguistics, makes a lot of sense. So that's kind of how I got into it, if that makes sense. Okay. And like when I was like younger, I used to do a lot of like phonetics things like in my elementary school and stuff. So it was really interesting to me, and I knew it was something that I would like. So I was just like, okay, like I'm just gonna do it. It's really easy, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So yeah, I would say that's how I like got into it. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I know you thrift a lot. Like I know I've heard you. First of all, hold up, backtrack. Yeah. You thrift a lot, and this outfit is eating. The navy blue and the black and the white. I'm eating it up. Can you give us a fit check? Oh, fit check. With everything from fit check.
I will say this is this outfit is the least thrifted outfit I've put on.
Okay, but still tell us. You gotta put the people on.
I will. No, I will. Yeah. I'll do it for the people.
Okay, for the people.
So my jacket is from Winners. My mom got it for me for Christmas.
Okay.
This sweater is thrifted. The collar underneath is another polo shirt that's also thrifted. The pants are from Winners. The socks are from Value Village. But like, you know the little thing that they have where it's like the pack of socks?
Right.
Yes. And then my shoes were gifted to me by my best friend from College Spring. Okay. So nice. And all my jewelry, my rings are from Shein. They are a little bit but and this is also from Shein. My earrings are from Ardennes. My bandana is from Walmart, actually. And yeah,
lovely.
That's the fit.
I love it. I love everything it's giving. I've been thinking a few days ago. I was thinking about like the best complementary colors, and I think navy blue is one of them. Navy blue and brown. Oh,
I agree. Oh, I fully agree.
They're such chef kiss colors.
I agree.
Okay, so as you're low-key into fashion and your program is linguistics, what fashion term have you always found interesting or weird?
Fashion term. Give me like examples.
Like
fashion term.
Like drip or
okay.
Or like, you know?
Like steez.
Yeah.
Guys, I hate that word steez. Like I hate that word. Like,
you know, when people were saying it, I never understood. I was like, what is this?
I like aura.
I know. I was so confused.
Like, guys, let's think about it for a second. Aura used to be a word that we used in like English,
in like a for real sense.
Like, but now it's like
now random niggas is saying minus 1,000 aura. Nigga, what the fuck is he talking about?
In terms of fashion, like I can't really think of like things that people say, but like I want to say like aura, steez. No, let's talk about energy. Let's use energy. You know what I mean? Like
let's use energy.
Energy. Your energy is great. Not
right.
Your aura.
Not your steez. Not your steez.
I hate that. Yo, what do you mean your aura?
Your steez.
Oh my god.
My aura just diminished right now, guys.
But yeah, I want to say like things that are watered down too much.
Right.
I can't think of specific examples right now, but like things that are like watered down too much, where it's like people just say it so much that it even loses its meaning,
right?
And, like, its proper and original context, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of that. A lot of that happens.
How was that framed the way we talk about fashion, or the way fashion has changed over time? Because like with what you're saying, how we water some words down, I think about words like core or aesthetic. Everything has an aesthetic, or everything has a core now, and it has. I seen a think piece about this recently where somebody was saying that with the way everything is a core and everything is an aesthetic, those cores and aesthetics have lost their actual meaning. Now it's not about the community that those cores create. It's just about the material items. Yeah. So why does this happen?
I love this question because I'm such a big person on like going away from the binary, where it's like you don't have to do things one way or look a certain way to like things like that. I feel like we as a society are starting to, in as much as we're talking about breaking social constructs and like all of that, I feel like we're not there mentally, and that's what those words do. So for example, if you want to say skater core, right? I'm putting this on, but I'm not a skater, right? But I like the outfit because it makes me feel good, right? So I feel like if we putting those words tends to categorize people into a category they do not want to be put in. And so it makes people have some sort of like they look at themselves a bit differently, and like they tend to like maybe feel a bit more self-conscious when they feel like they don't fit into that category that people are trying to put them into. Right. So like I definitely think like again, things are losing its meaning because we're not using it in the right context. Right sense. So like if I put on an outfit but I don't identify as an alternative person, but it's an alternative core outfit, quote unquote, we're really putting me into a category I don't want to be put into. Right. If that makes sense.
But like, don't we need these categories though? Like, I don't know if I'd say I'm also a big fan of going beyond the binary.
100%.
One day I'm looking like a boy, the next day I'm looking like the girliest girl you've ever come across. I love it. I live for the shape shifting.
No, as you should.
But do you think we need these words? Do you think we need these categories in order to function as a good society? Like, do we need these categories? Do we need this skater core? Do we need, or even if we want to take it to like, back home in Nigeria, the different type of outfits there, do we need them?
Honestly, I want to say, do we need them? I want to say no. No. But is it nice that we have them? Right. Yes. I think it's the misuse of these words that's the problem, not the existence of the words. Right. If that makes sense.
I think that
where
makes
it's sense. Like somebody can, again, it all stems from the fact that people tend to put people in categories they do not want to be put in because they exist. The existence of it doesn't mean that everybody should align with it.
Be in it.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know what
like the existence of it is not wrong in itself. It's the way people, the misuse of the existence, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
I'm going to say, okay, this outfit you're putting on, this is a flannel, right? This flannel, if a white male who worked in like finance put this on, he would button it up. But you're putting it on and I could call it streetwear core. Right. And that guy could put it on and I call it professional core. Right. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
They just go back and forth. So why do we need to try to fit people into this category if they do not want to be put in it? Right. I feel like that's where the problem kind of lies, not necessarily in the existence of these words, if that makes sense.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think culture or class has something to do with the way people talk about secondhand culture across the world?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
1001%.
Right. Because go ahead.
I was going to say, like, I think that people think secondhand means poor and broke rather than the sustainability part of
Right.
it. Like, if we reuse the things that we do, think of it like plastic, right? I drink a bottle of water, I recycle the bottle, it gets used for something else. But then you don't know what that's going to be used for. So you just donate it because you know it's good for the environment. Same thing with clothes. If we reduce the amount of materials we're using to make clothes, we're going to do better for the environment. Therefore, thrifting and secondhand is not poor, but people think it's poor.
People, yeah. You know why do people think it's poor though?
I'm currently always fighting with my mother about that.
Oh my dad,
my mom is like, "Why are you going to the thrift store? It's for poor people."
It's for poor people. Or in Nigeria, they're calling this bend down select.
Okrika.
Okrika.
Like, I love Okrika. If that's what it is. So if I now hear that, the clothes I'm wearing, somebody has worn it before, Azal,
yeah.
They'll be like, "What do you mean?
What do you mean I'm wearing something?
It's not new?
Yeah, what do you mean it's not brand new?
I bought this for $100.
What do you mean I'm buying something for $3?
That's our problem. And thirdly, we tend to not see beyond what we've seen before. For example, me explaining to you, we're sitting down having this conversation about sustainability and how thrifting is helpful for the environment. No Nigerian that is 30 and up will sit down and have this conversation.
You won't see them there.
Nobody's having this conversation. They won't even want to listen.
I tried to have this conversation with my dad. He said, "But aren't you also contributing to the waste? Because when you're done wearing those clothes, so you take them to the thrift store." I'm like, "Well, that's the point."
No, like, exactly. Like, that's what I for starters, I think those 3 points is why people do that. Like, we just have such a poverty-stricken mentality that's hard to get rid of.
Right.
So we apply it to every other thing, even though we're not in the environments that caused us to be poverty-stricken. If that makes sense. Like, it's like we just need to be more open-minded, I feel like. And if we sit down, have more conversations with people, try to understand their perspective on things, nobody will be dissing you that are wearing Okrika.
Right.
Like, if I want to wear my Okrika,
I'll wear it. I'm sorry.
Like, I will wear it.
Okay, so with these limitations that certain cultures will have towards secondhand culture, there's also limitations in language. Like, I know I speak other languages than English, so I know that English is a really, really, really limiting language. Like, really, really, you can't translate Yoruba to English.
You can't.
Not accurately.
No. You can't.
So with the limitations of the English language, do you think different, like, people in the West are missing out on certain sustainability practices because of the language resistance or the language limitations? Because there's no way we can easily translate what these practices mean. So do you think we're missing out on things like that?
I can definitely say to an extent, but you can't miss out on something you don't know, though, if that makes sense. So it's like, to us, we know there's probably things that they're missing out on. I can't think of something right now, but like, in specific context, there are things that are passed on from generation to generation, but they probably don't do it because it's not in their culture. Because when we really think about it, culture and language have a very big, they have a huge connection. So if it's not in their culture, it won't be in the language.
Right.
So it's not even something they're aware of. Right?
Right.
But if anything, I think we have more to learn from them than they have to learn from us in terms of limitations with, like, language.
Right.
In the context of, like, sustainability, of course.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that, like, with time, maybe those things will come up, because as we've seen throughout the years, fashion has evolved. Right. It's evolved a lot.
A lot.
Thrifting was never this big 2 years ago. Like, just 2 years ago. So I definitely think that if we, maybe with the years and as time goes by, maybe it'll pop up somehow. But yeah, that's what I think, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the way people talk about thrifting and that whole thing, that whole world, differs from the way they talk about it in person, differs from the way they talk about it online? Do you think the languages are similar, the same, or they're, like, eating at each other? What do you think?
I definitely think they're very different, because a lot of people tend to put up a front online anyways and pretend like they like stuff when they actually don't. And pretend like they don't like stuff when they actually do. So I feel like sometimes you go on the internet, maybe like someone posts on TikTok like, "Oh, this is what I found at the thrift store," and someone just uses a word that you've never heard before to describe how hideous looking that outfit is, but then you'll see them put it on the next day. So I just definitely think that two-facedness is very, very common everywhere. Like,
no, I get what you mean.
Build your personality.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So do you think it'll ever, like, language online will ever spill into our reality? Do you think, and even if it does, do you think we would socially accept it?
Socially accepted? No. Yeah. Nobody's saying skibbity toilet riz.
Or walla walla.
I hate that one. Are you walla walla?
Are you walla walla? Dude, I still think about that. Are you walla walla? I mean,
yo, but no, it'd be killing me when I be seeing these kids on the internet.
Right?
Like, what are y'all talking about?
Speak English? Hello, like, what's going on?
Again, aura came from the internet and it breached its way into the real world.
Or all of these words, all of this, like, okay, I don't know if I would say. Sometimes I feel like it's AAV people like steal and make popular, and then they turn it into...
We're the blueprint for everything.
Right. Like, brain rot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we will ever accept it. Yeah. Online talk.
No, yeah, I don't think we'll ever. I think it'll last for a little bit. Because whereas these... God, I hate those words. But those words seem to trickle their way into, like, everyday conversation for some reason. Like... but will we accept it? I won't accept it. That's what I'll tell you, because you will not come to my friends and be telling me walla walla.
Right. No.
You know what I mean? So, like, people are gonna always try to use it, because I think I was having a conversation with somebody, they were trying to say in real life and they said IRL. I was like, wait, we're not texting. We don't.
Okay, so but Loki.
No.
When some wait. When something's funny, no wait. I say LMAO. I say LMAO or I say Lola.
I mean, honestly, that one I feel like that would just come out, but not regularly. That's what you'd be doing.
Guys, there's a ring missing.
Bro, I lose my rings. I lost one today. I had a full set today.
There's a ring and I've lost all of it.
I always lose a ring.
This is why I don't wear rings. This is why.
I can't lie. It's giving I'm gonna stop, but I love them. I love the look of them.
I love.
Anyways, but yeah, that's what I think, bro. Like, niggas really be doing too much.
Yeah. Oh, niggas do be doing too much.
We need to keep the kids off the internet.
Niggas do. Yes, we do.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so back to what we were saying about how culture shapes the way we talk about things. With the culture that's already behind secondhand and the different polarizing connotations people have towards it, do you think it'll be a good idea if we reclaim the meaning of these words? Do you think it's good? Because you know how different people have tried to reclaim different things. Black people have reclaimed the word nigger, and now it doesn't mean, well, coming from black people, it doesn't mean the same thing as done years ago. Yeah. So do you think if we change or reclaim the connotation that secondhand has and give it something like pre-loved, or the connotation behind pre-loved, it'll be good, or it'll change the outcome that comes of that? I
definitely think so. Yeah. Because if you think about it, even just like in English in everyday words, there are words that mean the same things, but they're used in different contexts, whether they're negative or positive. Right. For example, I can say to you, you're so beautiful. That's positive. But I won't say you're too beautiful, because that's negative. Does that make sense? So I feel like that can apply in every context, where it's like, if we use different words to describe these things, it'll be somewhat reclaiming the meaning of the old words, but revamping it to something new so it's more acceptable. Right. So, because like the example you gave, black people, like, we haven't reclaimed the word. We're still trying. We've tried so much because people are still trying to explain to us why they should be saying it. Whole nother conversation. But there's gonna be a lot of like challenges with reclaiming the word. So definitely, like, I feel like if we just start using new words, adopt new terms, they definitely would be more helpful to, you know, the idea and the culture, or like what people think about thrifting and like quote unquote secondhand. So yeah, I definitely think that it'll be like, you know, a good way to start making it more quote unquote again normalized. Because it should be. But
do you know how different? Well, not different languages, but mostly the English language borrows from different languages.
Yep, thieves. Period.
From the French.
Yep.
From from the like everybody. With words like haute couture, you know, would you say the borrowing of certain words from different languages? Oh no, would you say we can draw a parallel between borrowing words from different languages and slightly changing the meaning to, you can draw that parallel to thrifting culture? Is that, can we think about it as the same thing?
How so?
Is that, can we think about it as the English language upcycling a word from the French language? Can we think about it like that?
Like in terms of like clothing?
Or in any sense. Like if we borrow, let's say, what's a French word that we use in English that I can talk to?
RSVP.
RSVP. Can you say that? Yes, in French it means répondez s'il vous plaît, but like in English it doesn't really mean that. It just means tell us that you're going to be there.
Respond. Please.
Yeah. So is it like, can we think about it as upcycling that word, or no? Or it's a different concept?
Like that angle. I've never thought about it, but I think that it could be the same thing.
Yeah.
Linguists are proud. They like to think they're pioneers. Yeah,
right?
They think they're pioneers. Like, so does every scientist. Anyone who's doing anything, they think
research,
they're the first people who ever did it. Justice for Rosalind Franklin, by the way. Anyways, but like, I definitely want to say that's some type of upcycling.
It's like a conversation we should have.
Upcycling. I definitely think that's something that should be looked into. That would be a good research question.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day.
Yeah, no, because like right now, because the way like most of my classes are, we're looking at other languages, but in specific contexts. Like when we're looking at like past progressive, present progressive, stuff like that. It's the same in like almost every other language,
right? Or
like how they do it is the same. And when you look at languages like English, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, French, all of them are the same. Like they're all the same. So I definitely think it's upcycling of the words. That's a good one. I never thought about it. That's really smart.
I like that.
Yeah, I love
Thank you. What's one surprising thing about language and fashion you wish more people knew?
Again, the terms, bro.
The terms.
Like the way you say things, how you say them definitely affects how people put them together. For example, like I'm gonna put on an outfit that's thrifted, but if you say, "Oh wow, look at your Ukrika outfit," I'm not wearing that outfit anymore.
Oh, never. she is.
I'm not wearing anything.
Because now you're making me scared that you can tell.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Exactly. But I think language helps. Like language is like that in every context, where it's like however you say it matters.
Right.
Again, words being negative and words being positive. My stomach is gonna grumble, but you have to not judge me.
It's okay.
It's just gonna be really loud.
Okay.
Well, okay. It's just like in different contexts they mean different things. But yeah, I definitely think there's like a correlation between how people view things based on how they are said, how they are described. Again, beautiful meaning beautiful, ugly meaning ugly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
okay, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna say a word and you're gonna tell me the first word that comes to your mind.
A word and then another word? I'm gonna say a word. And then you say a word that comes to mind when about the word I say.
After you say it?
Yeah. At the same, okay.
After I say it. Okay, so grunge.
High.
Okay.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
When I think grunge, I think, you know those big high boots?
I thought you were going to say when I think grunge, I think Zam. But okay.
Yo, no.
Okay, but
I was thinking, you know those like big, like
chunky
high
boots?
Yeah, they're usually high. Like, however, so many different inches.
So many inches, dude.
Yo, I can't. Shout out the people that be
these Uggs. I can't even do these ones. Yo, but they're high inches.
Yo. But yeah, that's why that comes to.
So a lot of heights.
A lot of heights. A lot of definitely a lot of height.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's another one. Vintage.
I think ancient.
Ancient. Okay. Ancient. Okay. I'm gonna do another one. Let's say.
I like this game. It's very fun.
Coquette.
Coquette? I think both.
Bows. I need. Wait. Can we play another game? Yeah. We're gonna say word and then we're gonna get yes.
Okay. At the same time?
Yeah, we'll say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll say a word, and then we'll say the next word that really.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Let me know when.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ground. Oh.
Okay. Brown goats.
Brown goats.
Wait.
Brown goats.
This is difficult.
You want to try? Okay.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Animal print. You're hungry, huh?
I'm hungry like mad. I can't like know some right now.
Asu would bust right now.
Good.
You know what would bust? Yeah.
Give me stop. Oh my god, leave me. What, bro? I love.
So y'all would bust right now.
Let's restart.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Fashion week.
Okay. Leather and fashion week.
Okay. I can't think of anything. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Macy Michelle.
We're there. We're almost there.
Oh, we're close.
We're almost there.
We're close.
You got it.
Oh,
you got it.
You said, what did you say?
Givenchy.
Okay,
you got it. Come on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Italian.
Oh!
Wait. I have a good one. I really hope you have a good one too. Louis Vuitton leather. Please.
Give me a second.
Please. I have a good one. Miss Fashion Week. Louis Vuitton Fashion Week. Please. Okay. I have a good one.
I think I know.
I have a good one.
I think so.
3, 2, 1. Pharrell.
Kim Kardashian. Fuck.
It's over. I don't think we're going to
Louis Vuitton
Fashion Week. Pharrell.
But she also did one too.
No, but Pharrell's he's like the director, the manager, the whatever the fuck. Should we do one more?
Okay.
Should we start
from scratch? Okay.
Are we still doing fashion?
Yes.
Okay, fashion.
It's easy if we keep it into a category. Let's do fashion still.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Jewelry.
Okay. Denim jewelry. We can find something.
3, 2, 1. Vivian Westwood.
Okay, I think that's the end.
I think we're not gonna do this game.
I thought Simon's because they sell denim and jewelry.
And then Simon's is so expensive. You think I shop in
Yo, I window shop there, girl.
No, I went there last week. I was trying to find pants. I was like, no, this is not for me.
No, honestly.
But we have come to the end.
This was amazing.
Of episode 4. Episode 4, guys. Come on. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
I love feeling like a star, and
I wish.
a star right now.
I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let me know what you guys think. Whatever questions you have for the guests, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. See you guys next week.
Yeah.